What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Cryptocurrency regulation. You hear me talk about it a lot, and that's because it is a very important thing. There's a lot of retail and a lot of institutional investors that look at cryptocurrency like it's a mosh pit, and they're not too far off. And another thing that cryptocurrency regulation will do is it will shut off the bad actors out of this market class that we love so much. The ones that give it a bad name, the ones that rug pull, the ones that publicly make statements talking about how their cryptocurrency will go to zero and they'll disappear if bad times hit. Those are not the ones we want in our market. We want good actors. And how do you get good actors? Well, you have rules, you have laws, you have regulations, you have standards. That way, if they don't meet those standards, they don't threaten the rest of the market class. So let's read this from NBC News, link in the description below. Senators introduce bipartisan comprehensive bill to regulate cryptocurrency. And I like that it's bipartisan. We don't want any kind of a hint of, hey, the left talking about, hey, it's all about the right, or the right talking about, hey, it's all about the left. No. Cryptocurrency doesn't care. Cryptocurrency wants to help everybody who wants to use it. Cryptocurrency is a tool. It has no direction other than the direction you want it to go in. So it's nice that it's a bipartisan bill. Sheds a little bit of a nice little, hey, we're holding hands together and singing Kumbaya type feeling to it. The most comprehensive cryptocurrency legislation to date is being introduced Tuesday, that is today, by a bipartisan pair of senators looking to establish a clear federal regulatory structure for digital assets. Hear, hear. That's what we need. Regulation. I know. And it's scary. And it is scary because at first, regulation isn't going to be great. Some of it's going to be too heavy-handed. Some of it's not going to be heavy-handed enough. But as time goes on, it will adjust, and that's just how things happen. Senators Cynthia Lummis and Kirsten Gillibrand, authors of the Responsible Financial Innovation Act, say their goal is to make consumers more comfortable with a growing industry that is still foreign to many Americans. And that should make investors chomp at the bit. It should make you very bullish. Senators talking about a market class and trying to make it more comfortable to more Americans. Trying to demystify cryptocurrency for most Americans. And how do you do that? With regulation. And what is that going to do? Well, it's going to be able to open the door for most Americans, because most Americans aren't in cryptocurrencies. Because, one, they're either hard to understand or they believe they're hard to understand. They've been hearing word of mouth and mainstream media and Silk Road and all those other bad things. And I'll tell you what, anytime that there's a hack in cryptocurrency, the mainstream media is on it and everybody hears about it. But those cool successes in cryptocurrency, well, the mainstream media doesn't really pick those up because they're less sensational. So a lot of Americans have a bad taste in their mouth on cryptocurrency. But having a bipartisan bill come out and say, hey, here's this bill, here's this regulation, here are these rules, here are these standards, then we'll take these Americans that have a bad taste in their mouth on cryptocurrency and maybe they'll make them take a second look. Because we don't want a few Americans and a few humans around the world in cryptocurrency. We want most in cryptocurrency because it does everybody a favor all the way around. Cryptocurrency transactions are cheaper. They're faster. You're cutting out the middleman. This is good news all the way around. Regulation isn't something to be scared of. It's going to be difficult at first because, yeah, it's going to be a bumpy road because we don't have any pavement yet. It's off-roading. But once more people go off-roading, then the powers that be will come in and it will be a paved road and smooth. And the smoother it is, the more people will get on it. And the more people that get on it, the smoother it'll get, and so on and so forth. My opinion only, of course. One of the problems is that nothing is properly defined. Yeah, not even which group is going to regulate it. Is it going to be the CTFC? Is it going to be the SEC? Which one? Loomis, a fervent cryptocurrency supporter on Capitol Hill who also owns Bitcoin, said in an interview, "Our bill seeks to change that so more people become comfortable and can benefit from cryptocurrency." Yeah, I like that. As an investor, hearing a senator talk about your project and trying to make your project more comfortable to more Americans should make you excited. Your old money is sitting there and it's chomping at the bit. Your old money is jiggling and wiggling and excited because it knows more money is coming in. And your old money in the project is always going to be worth more than new money into the project. That's the way it works. Key provisions in the legislation would, for the first time, define the blockchain and digital asset industry and designate the Commodity Futures Trading Commission as the regulatory agency with spot market jurisdiction over all fungible digital assets that are not securities. Now, a couple problems with that and a couple good things with that. Yes, I would like the CFTC as the regulator, not the Securities and Exchange Commission. Hinman has shown that, through Hinman anyways, has shown that the Securities and Exchange Commission appears, I'm not saying that they are, but there is the appearance of corruption within the Securities and Exchange Commission. The Ethereum, Bitcoin, free pass speech is, paramount to that. I would like the CTFC to be the one that regulates it. I think they have a better grasp on it. But the second part is, who decides what is a security and what is not? I mean, the Securities and Exchange Commission calling XRP a security. How? It doesn't make sense. And who decides that? So it's not going to be the smoothest of rides. There are bumps to be worked out. I'm not saying it's going to be a magic button where they push it and the cryptocurrency market class is instantaneously better. It's growing pains. It's going to take a while. People are going to be pulling their hair out for a little bit, but as time goes on, they will get better. As use case goes on, as time goes on, and we say, this works, that doesn't, let's do better on this, let's shed that, get rid of it, it will get better. The Commodity Futures Trading Commission and the Securities and Exchange Commission have clashed in recent years over which agency should regulate cryptocurrency and digital assets. Now, on a side note, as an investor, when I look at that, I'm thinking, ooh, yes, that makes me very bullish. Why? When you have government agencies chomping at the bit and fighting each other on who's going to take care of this asset class, that means they know, too. They know, and they want a cut of the pie as well. Because whoever regulates them, they're going to grow. They're going to need more funding. They're going to need more employees. They're going to need more computers. They're going to get more money. So, of course, they're all fighting to regulate this asset class. It's not because they're the white knights in shining armor coming in to save all us cryptocurrency holders. It's about the dollar bills in the end. The legislation would spell out definitions for digital assets, virtual currencies, payment stablecoins, and so-called smart contracts, in addition to detailing new tax implications for cryptocurrency users. Good. Let's get it done. Let's start this road. Let's pave the path. Let's turn a little dirt trail into a dirt road, then turn that dirt road into a nice, gleaming highway that everybody can go down nice and easy. The bill is ambitious in its scope and shows that the senators have engaged with the crypto community to understand the pain points in the industry where regulation and innovation intersect. And I like that they have spoken to cryptocurrency holders, and I like that at least one of them holds at least one cryptocurrency, even if it is Bitcoin. It means that they have a vested interest. It means that they have opened their ears. Hopefully that means that the regulation will not be too heavy-handed at first. Because when regulation comes out, historically, it's always too heavy-handed. And then it lightens up as time goes on. Hopefully they've learned from the past and they come in a little lighter. Because it's easier to come in lighter and then move heavier on the things that need to move heavier, rather than come in heavy, destroy the industry, and then lighten your hand. So let's hope that it comes in light-handed at first. And that was said by Agnes Gamble, a visiting senior research fellow at George Mason University. Good stuff. Cryptocurrency regulation. It's not something to be feared. It's something to be embraced. It's going to happen anyway. As I've said before, there's no way on God's green earth we have a multi-trillion-dollar market class without the government regulating it. No government in the world is going to allow a decentralized, unregulated market class run amok in their country. It's just not going to happen. It would be the same thing, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, as if you advertise that your house is open and anybody can come in that they want, and you just unlock your door, leave it open, and in fact, better yet, just take the door off the hinges, remove your front door. You no longer have a front door at all. It's just completely open to the world, and anybody can go in and live in your house. You can't vest them. You can't find out who they are, if they're a good person, a bad person, where they come from, nothing. You just got to let them in your house and run amok. No, it's not going to happen. Nations and countries are no different because they have people, they have citizens that they have to protect. And that's just the reality of it. I appreciate you guys. You guys are so amazing. And I will see you guys on the next one. And I thank you.